Yes, I can see the presentation, Mr. Ali.
Yes. Okay. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. First of all, I'd like to thank you for joining my webinar today. Actually, I'm going to continue what you have started, okay? Academic writing, okay. My name is Ali Rashad Ali Al-Gamal. I'm an English teacher and English trainer. I've been teaching English for 14 years now at international and national institutions. So today's topic, evaluating texts. First of all, let me ask you a question. When you first read an article or a book, how do you evaluate this book or this article in a newspaper? How do you evaluate it?
All right, I'm a student here. I'm not a teacher in this lecture, so I'm going to think as a student.
Okay, no problem. We are here to learn and teach. We are learners and teachers.
Yes, of course, of course. This is the purpose of the English study group. I think based on what I can see on the screen, evaluating text, I can think of that there are some criteria like is it fact and is it opinion, and if it's a fact is it true or not, and if it's opinion, do I agree or disagree with it?
That's great.
And am I going to read this text from a textbook or article or magazine or just blog on the internet? So the source is very important. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone may ask me, you are talking about academic writing. Why you are talking now about reading? How can you answer?
Say that again, please. The last few words.
Someone may ask you, you are presenting about academic writing. Why are you talking about reading now?
Oh yeah, well, both of them are related actually. If you read well, you can write well. If you read from authentic materials, absolutely, you can adapt the grammar rules that have been used in the piece of text. And you can use these grammar rules to help you write well. You can get an idea of how writing works through reading something well grammatical written. Yes.
Yes, that's great. Not just grammar or vocabulary. You are going to form an idea. You are going to learn the aspects of critical thinking. These acts today we're going to talk about fact and opinion. And these are skills of critical thinking. When you read a text, you are going to practice. You should practice these skills in order to get reliable data. Okay, in order to get trustworthy materials. Okay, you should evaluate your text according to these two aspects. Okay, so let's move to the second slide. What's after understanding the text and making an outline? The last sessions you talked about the outline, the title, understanding the text, okay? And then the next step is to read around the subject. Why? Why reading? Because it is still vital to be able to assess the usefulness of journal articles and books. Is it useful for you or unuseful? Okay? Or
absolutely, reading is a key term. Lot of reading helps you to to get an idea of what you're gonna write about. We need to read different articles about the same topic. Yeah. New York Times, for example, would be a good magazine for reading. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Time spent learning these skills will be repaid by avoiding the use of unreliable irrelevant material. So you are not going to waste your time on unreliable things, unreliable materials, or irrelevant things. And consequently, yes.
Yeah,
And
like
consequently,
like something someone we don't know, not an institution, not institute, not Cambridge or not any other places. So if someone just writing an article on a blog, this is not authentic. It's unreliable because we don't know the person. But if you know the person who is writing this article, like let's say if this person from Cambridge University, then we are pretty sure that this person is reliable and these materials will be authentic, even if it's on blog, no problem. So we need to know the source. Who is the person and what is or he or she or he writing about? Yes.
that's great, Mr. Okay, questions to ask about the value of the text. When reading a text, it is important to ask yourself questions about the value of the text. Is this text fact or opinion? If fact, is it true? If opinion, do you agree? Can this writer be trusted? Okay, as you have just said, can this writer be trusted? Is this writer, for example, acknowledged by Cambridge or something
Or just
else?
individual person
Yes,
who is not related to
yes,
any institution or.
yes. Fact and opinion are aspects of critical thinking, and they can improve your reading comprehension.
Yeah,
Okay.
your ability to understand things.
Now, it's time to practice um, some sentences about fact and opinion. Read the following sentences and decide first if they are fact or opinion. Then decide if you agree with the opinions and if the factual sentences are true.
Yes.
The first one has been done for us, for you, or for us. The USA has the biggest economy in the world. Is it opinion or fact? It's a fact. Okay. When it's a fact, is it true or false? It's true. Okay. B.
Yeah.
Shakespeare was a great writer. Is it a fact or opinion?
I have one idea on A. Yeah, it's true, but maybe at the time of speaking, maybe later on it changes. Maybe now it's not good, for example, because of coronavirus, for example. So yes, we
Yes,
know
yes,
that the US
because
has the biggest economy in the world.
the world is changing.
Yes, it changes, of course.
Yes, and economy changing all the time, like the four seasons:
Yes.
winter, summer, spring, autumn. That we as humans we have to adapt.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So for Shakespeare was a great writer. This is fact, I think, and it's true, I think. Yeah.
Shakespeare was a great writer. Um, do you have, for example, if you say, for example, a fact, so you should have some data, some observation, real data about this topic. Some people may disagree with you. Some people don't like Shakespeare and they say he's not a great writer or he wasn't a great writer. So this is an opinion, okay? Shakespeare was a great writer. This is an opinion,
Yeah. All right. So
okay?
yeah, because people might disagree with it. Like some people think, oh,
Yes,
this
yes,
person is amazing. Someone think, no, he's not. So that could be opinion. Yes. Yeah.
yes. For example, let me talk, for example, about Muhammad Salah as a player. When I say Muhammad Salah plays for Liverpool, is it a fact
Say it again, please.
Let me talk about Muhammad Salah as a footballer.
Yes.
Muhammad Salah plays for Liverpool. Is it a fact or opinion?
Well, it's Liverpool. I'm not really following sports, but I
Yes,
think
it's a fact.
yes.
It's a fact.
Yes.
He plays for Liverpool. It's a fact. But when I say he is a great player, or he is a great person, or he is a great player,
Oh, now it's
is
opinion.
it a fact or opinion?
Now, when you think that someone is something, then it's opinion. Yes. And I can disagree or I can agree with that opinion, of course.
Yes. So this is an opinion. Good. Okay. So when we want to write a topic, we should know the difference between facts and opinions. When I talk about the age Muhammad Salah, for example, he's 36 years old, for example, this is a fact. Okay.
Yes.
But when I say for what?
Oh yes, continue. Yeah.
Okay. But when I want to tell or say my opinion about this person, this is called opinion. When I say, for example, he is selfish. Maybe many people may disagree with me.
Yeah, of
They
course.
can say he's not selfish.
He's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare wrote textbooks. Shakespeare wrote textbooks.
I think he wrote short stories or stories, but not textbooks like scientific books. So I think it's fact, and this fact is false. He wrote.
That's great.
He wrote
Yes, that's great.
books, but
So
not textbooks.
It's a fact. Shakespeare wrote plays, theater. He wrote for the theater. He wrote plays.
Yeah,
Okay?
Hamlet, for example. Yeah, one of his.
Yes, like Julius Caesar, for example.
Tragedy.
So this is a fact, but it's not true. It's false.
False, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. D. Smoking can be dangerous.
Smoking can be dangerous. I think it's a fact because it's dangerous. Yes.
Yes, that's
I
great.
think it's true.
Yes, we can. We have information. We have real information about smoking. We have
Evidence.
data. We have, for example, observation. We can observe or watch people dying of lung cancer, for example. So this is a fact. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fact, and it's true.
True. Yes.
Good. E. Too many people smoke in Britain.
Too many people smoke in Britain. I think too many people smoke in the whole world, not only Britain.
Yeah.
So too
This is
many, like I think fact, yeah. But I'm not sure if it's true or not because I'm not sure of the numbers.
yeah. Yes, that's great. So this is an opinion.
Yeah, I think yes. Because I couldn't figure out the numbers. If it's a fact, so give me statistics, give me numbers,
Yes.
evidence
Okay.
to this fact. But just you saying general opinion. I think too many people live, yeah, as we said, in the whole world. Like too many people smoke in the whole world, not just in Britain. So that could be like an opinion, yes. And I could agree or disagree, of course.
So that's just a minute, Mr. Zaki. Just a minute. Just a second, please.
Answers could be tricky sometimes.
Okay, I'm sorry for interruption. Okay.
No problem, no problem, no problem.
My daughter was just knocking.
Okay.
95% of criminals cannot read. 95%
9%.
criminals.
Well, this statistic is not that accurate, and we don't know who are the criminals and where do they live. I think this is opinion. I think.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, according to the book, according to the author of academic writing, uh, they mention it's a fact, but it's not true. Uh, I think um, it's a fact because they mentioned some numbers and percentage, 95% of criminals. Okay, but this fact is not true. It's false.
Yeah, because we're not sure if 90% of whomever criminals living in this country or that country or here or there. So there's no specific details. So if you, I think, yes, if you give statistics about something, but you're not sure about it, this is a fact, but it
But
is not
yeah,
true.
yes,
Uh,
that's great.
it is not true. It's for, I think, it could be facts and an opinion at the same time.
Yeah, that's great.
But,
Some
but this is
some ideas may be fact and opinion at the same time. But how?
fact if the percent of the criminals was accurate, and it could be true if the percent of the criminals that 95% of the criminals cannot read. So this is a fact, and this fact, if we have evidence, then it will be true. If we don't have evidence, it will be false. So 95% is a fact, and since we're not sure, we don't have evidence, so it is fact and false. Number
Yeah,
E.
that's great. So the opinion may be the opinion can be a fact if it is based on real information.
Opinion is like something I think, but it doesn't have evidence. So I think criminals, if I just remove the percentage, it could be returned to be an opinion. If I remove the 95% of criminals, I just remove this from the text, and I say criminals cannot read. I think criminals cannot read. So this becomes opinion, not a fact, because you're saying something that agreeable or disagreeable, or people can agree and disagree. But if you tell someone 90% of pollution, all right, caused by putting dirt in the water, for example, all right, this is a fact. And it is true if and only if the 95% I give you evidence about the statistics. But if there's no evidence in the text about the 95% of these criminals that cannot read, then it is a fact and false. Fact and false. F is, I think, fact and false. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zaki, for great clarification.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, G. Poor education causes half of all crime.
Poor
Poor education
education
causes
causes half.
half of all crime.
I think there's no evidence of this. This could be both fact and opinion.
Yes, that's great. Fact and opinion. If if there is real evidence, so it's a fact and it's true. Okay. If there isn't, maybe an opinion. Some people uh, just guess about this problem. Okay. Next. So this is fact and opinion.
Yeah, could be both. Fact and opinion, both.
We can write both.
Because, you know, it has a relation. Poor
Yeah.
education, of course, most of, although it could be opinion, yeah, because some people are educated and have been through bad times, and then they made criminals. They make some crimes.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear me clearly now?
Oh, yes.
Okay, next. Evaluate the following text. So we are gonna have some text, uh, and you are going to evaluate such text. Okay. Every year, large numbers of students travel abroad to study at university. Most of them spend thousands of pounds on their degree courses. The cost of travel and accommodation add significantly to their expenses, but they could save a lot of money by studying their courses online. Using the internet and email, increasing numbers of universities are offering tuition by the internet, and this has many advantages for students. In the future, most students are likely to stay at home and study in front of the computer. So I already um, wrote the answer, okay, in red. Okay, so let's discuss this together. Okay, what about this text? What do you think of?
What I think is someone making a lot of noise in my background.
No problem, no problem.
I'm
I
trying
also have
to
kids.
mute
They
uh,
are making much noise here.
disturbances are everywhere. You cannot control it, unfortunately. It is
Nothing.
a fact because it happens. All right, everyone goes to another countries and to study and to learn and to have a master degree or all this. So every year, large numbers. This is a fact because it happens.
Yeah.
If it does not happen,
So
it could be opinion.
yes, that's great. So let's see the answer here. The answer by the author. Factual and merely true until last sentence. So the whole text is factual, is a fact. Okay, until the last sentence. In the future. Okay, so look at this. Look at the last sentence. In the future, most students are likely to stay at home and studying in front of a computer. So this is the last sentence is an opinion. It's not a fact.
Yeah,
Okay?
because you're not sure actually in the future what is going to happen. You're just
Yes.
that likely or probably. This is like thinking of something that may be true, so or maybe not true. So as long as it is related to the future, we're not really sure. We don't have any evidence because it's unknown. But you think,
It's just a speculation.
yeah, you're just thinking about it. So as long as you think about something, this is could be something that in the future you don't know if it's sure or not sure. You're maybe true, maybe not true. So yeah, that could be, opinion. Yes.
Yes, that's great. Let's move to the next text. Okay, in order not to run out of time quickly. Okay. London is an ideal city for young students. Britain's lively capital with a population of 2 million is the perfect place to live and study. Cheap, comfortable accommodation is always available, and transport is provided by the clean and reliable underground railway system. Another advantage is the friendly citizens who are well known for their custom of stopping to chat with strangers. Overall, London is probably the best place in the world to
So
study in.
because of probably overall, London is probably the best place in the world. This is an opinion
Yeah,
because you're not
yes,
sure
that's
about
great.
it, and there's no evidence or facts you put it in there for this statement. So that could be opinion.
So,
London is
the last sentence is an opinion.
I think, yeah, it is opinion.
Yes. Some people, may disagree. No, London is not the best place in the world to study English. Some people may say America is the best place to study English.
Yeah, that's why the writer says probably. So
Probably. Yeah.
something that you may agree or may not disagree depending on things that are happening. So for example, you know, Cambridge is the best education in the world right now. This is could be opinion because maybe someone has something else better than this, for example. Nobody knows for sure who is the better. And things, since things are changing over time, um, we could have better places to learn in the future. Nobody knows. And
Yeah.
you know, every time there's like something invented to help you as a teacher improve your way of learning and improve your way of presenting the information to others. And one of those things, for example, CELTA is found in Cambridge University Press, but there is also TESOL in Arizona State University, teaching English to speakers of other languages.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this teaches you something
That's true.
valuable, and CELTA teaches you something valuable. TESOL teaches you something valuable. So we cannot actually say this is better than this or this is better than this, because it's not the place. You can go to Cambridge, but the teacher may not be what you expected, for example.
Yes.
You may go to Arizona or any other places, but you're not sure. I'm just saying things that are not true. So all these things might be true or might be not true, depending on the person that I'm talking about. So there's no
That's
specific
right.
person or place, but I'm just giving an idea about how it is opinion that we may agree or disagree. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's true. Let me look at the answer. Most sentences mix facts and opinions. Most of the facts are untrue. Look at the population is not 2 million.
Yeah.
Look at the second sentence, for example.
Yeah.
The population of 2 million.
It's more than that, of course. It's big.
Yes, yes. This is a fact, but it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we can, if it's a fact, you should make sure is it true or false.
Yeah, as long as there is
Okay.
numbers, some statistics, some numbers, some figures that help you that this is a fact. So it comes
Yeah.
here to something else. Is it true or not? So you need to search online to know what is the population of London and then compare it to the text. If
Yes.
it's more than 2 million, that would then 2 million in the text would be false, fact and false.
And you should also get your information from a reliable source. Okay.
Absolutely, not just anything on the internet, of course.
Yes. Yes. That's great. That's great.
I
Next.
think time's up. I was
Yeah.
really amazed by
So
this
we
company.
have just two texts, or if you want to summarize now, finish. It's okay.
Okay, you
Okay.
can, no problem. You can go through the two texts, no problem. Okay,
Okay. No,
you can go through them.
we can do quickly. Okay. Let's look at the text. See, global warming affects most people in the world, especially those living in low-lying areas near the sea. It has been predicted that the melting of polar ice may cause the sea to rise by as much as 12 meters by 2050. This would cause flooding in many major coastal cities, such as Tokyo. It has been suggested that the best solution to this problem may be for mankind to become amphibious like frogs. It's argued that life was originally found in the sea, and so it would merely be a return to our original habitat. Okay, when you look at the answer, although this begins with a generally accepted fact, the second sentence contains a totally untrue statement.
So
Look
yeah,
at this.
so the generally accepted fact that global warming affects most people in the world. This is generally accepted fact. We all know this. The global warming affects. Yeah.
Yes, and the speculation built on this is absurd. It's unreasonable. Absurd means here unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, there is significant new evidence of the effects of heavy alcohol consumption by young people. In Britain, in 2000, nearly 800 people under 44 died from cirrhosis of the liver, a condition which is mainly caused by excess drinking. This is over 4 times higher than the number in 1970. The growing problem seems to be due to binge drinking among the young, when drinkers deliberately set out to get drunk. As a result, the government is studying the possibility of compulsory health warnings on alcohol advertising. Okay, when we look at this text, mainly factual, okay, except for an opinion in the first sentence, significant. Can you see that? Can you notice the word
It's
significant
significant,
here?
like huge.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's significant. It's important. This is the writer's point of view. Okay, it's not a fact. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like to say something about this text,
Yeah,
Mr. Zaki?
it is a fact because you see some numbers. 800 people under 44 died. You have a date. If this is over 4 times higher than the number in 1970. So as you can see, most of the text is actually yes factual, except for there is significant new evidence.
Yes.
But what is the evidence? So this is, you say that there's a
Okay.
lot of evidence, but what are they? So this could be an opinion that you're saying, hey, there's like a lot of people living here, but where are your evidence? So since there is
Yes,
no evidence, it is considered opinion. Yes.
that's great. So, look at the last sentence. The penultimate means here the last sentence. Penultimate sentence is speculation. Look at the last one. As a result, the government is studying the possibility of compulsory health warnings on alcohol advertising. This is uh, speculation, so it's not a fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Lastly, let's uh, let's summarize the presentation. The main points uh, were facts, talking about facts and opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So facts tell us tell us what happened and can be proven true or false.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Opinions are attitudes or judgments that can't be proven right or wrong.
Yeah.
Distinguishing fact and opinion. Let's look at fact. When I say, for example, it's 30 degrees outside, okay, this is a fact, okay? But
Yeah.
when you can say it's very hot, for me, it's very hot, okay? But for me, I can say it's comfortable. It's not very hot. 30 degrees is comfortable
Yeah.
for
For
me.
example, if you wear like this clothes, for example, all right, if you wear this clothes
Yeah,
and you go outside in the sun, you'll see it's very hot, right? While other someone wear different clothes and go in the sun, it doesn't feel that very hot. So yeah, this could be an opinion depending on many reasons. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
so the fact is is based on objective information or objective information based on data and observation. Okay,
Yes.
but as for opinion, it's subjective. Okay, it can change from
Mm-hmm.
person to another,
Yeah, like love.
and that's it for today. Would you like to ask me any questions or? say something at the end of the session?
It was amazing presentation. I learned a lot today about
Thank you
fact and
so much.
opinion, and how to know its fact, how to know its opinion. And we've got examples, we've got exercises, so it's pretty amazing. And we
Thank you.
invite everyone who is interested in learning academic English writing. We are just actually introducing. We haven't discussed everything about it yet, but we're taking it step by step and try to discuss and learn together about this huge piece of information. So if you guys want to join us, you can click on the link below this video. This is going to be a YouTube video. So
Okay.
you
And
click,
lastly, Mr. Zaki, I forgot to record the session. So
oh, no
you
problem.
are the person in charge of this technical thing.
Yeah, no
Okay?
problem. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put
Okay.
it on YouTube in the playlist, and we're going to put the link of registration. So in case if
Yeah.
some people want to join us and participate, that would be a pleasure to have many people.
Yes. And we can also review such sessions in the future.
Of course, like, yeah, look, I did what I
It's
did.
better than a book. It's better than a book.
Absolutely. Reading is something and discussing is another. Reading
Yeah.
is something and discussing help you to have a better idea about what this is about and how to think. Yeah, we are sometimes right or wrong. So it's opinion. So
Yeah.
discussing is a really good way, the best way to learn something with others. Yes, this is why we made this study English group on Zoom.
And that's great idea.
Yeah, and it's gonna be continual until we finish.
Thanks to Mr. Zaki for starting such a great idea.
So I'm all honored. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
for your time.
Thank you, brother.
I'll see you soon.
See you.
Bye bye.